What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Vault Hunter Survival Guide, the guide that will take you all the way from your first vault up to your final vault. There's been a lot that's changed. Yeah, as you can see, I've expanded the farm a little bit. I've added a few more crops. For example, we've added the wheat, but we've also added flax right here. And what does flax do? Well, flax can turn into string. So this is basically a string farm right here. I've only got 3 seeds so far, but we will be able to upgrade it very shortly. For now, I'm just making sure that we have this whole field filled in before I use it on the mobs in the pens over there. When did I do this though? I did this while I was live streaming on this world earlier this week, and actually that VOD is up right now on the channel. You can find it in the playlists. I did set it to unlisted though, so you have to search a little to find it, but it's there if you want to check it out. We did a whole lot in that stream, mostly some vaults, even a vault that you guys haven't seen yet, but we will be discussing very, very soon. But yeah, we got some vault crates to go through, and also some bounty crates, and I also kept all the gear that we managed to gather during the stream. So let's open it all up, shall we? Yeah, let's open it all up. Bloop, 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 bloop. Ooh. Oh, I already opened one. Oh god. Oh, of course, an Omega X. Alright. Let's take everything with me and pop it into the chest right here. I don't think it followed me though. I think I need to get it. Yeah, it's still over here. Alright. Let's see what we got. So, we managed to get a few augments. Those are always nice if you are looking for a certain type of vault. We've got some jewels, which we will be looking at later today. This is actually a really good one. And this one is also pretty good. Alright. Alright, okay. We've got a whole bunch of gear, which is what I was hoping for. We even managed to get an Omega gear piece. This means it will always roll as an Omega level. These will also roll as rare plus, so this will either be a rare or even higher than that. So either an epic or a Omega. But we've got a whole lot of gear. I think it's time we just open it all up. Let's first check how this sword is. Yeah, not better than my main sword right now, so we are not gonna take that one. But we will open the rest of them. So let's get going. Alright, I've rolled all the gear pieces, and as you can see, we've been quite lucky. We've managed to get 2 more legendary pieces, and we will go over them in a bit. Let's quickly check what we've got though. We've got, let's see, only 1 sword. Yeah, we already checked this one. We got 2 axes, and we've got some wands and some shields. Only 1 shield actually. 2 foci, and oh no, another shield right here. And I think that's it for the special things, and some gear pieces. So I'm quickly gonna filter through all these and see which ones are best. Or at least which ones are upgrades from stuff we have right now. Which is gonna be most of them, because the gear that we have right now is still level 6. And as you can see, we are level 14 right now. So probably more pieces are better for us. Alright, so there are actually quite a bit of good things in here. However, it's not that great for our builds, because the main good things in here are actually the wands, and the wands are mainly used for ability power, and we are currently only using attack damage. So we are okay, like we are set for later. It's actually a really good wand, but not for right now, but we will keep that in mind. Same for this one, the cooldown reduction is insane on that. However, we do have some upgrades over here. We have this vault helmet, and even though we are going down 1 armor, I do really like the legendary item rarity. With that, we can actually get more rare items, such as gear pieces. So this is actually an investment until we get something better. I am really doubting if I should use this Vault Axe, mainly because it's an Omega piece. I don't like axes though. So even though this is an Omega piece, I am still going to put it away and not use it because we are going for this sword. This one has a 12 attack damage, which is 1 lower than my normal sword. However, this has chaining, and that will mean that it will actually hit 2 mobs at the same time, which is insane. We also get another bit of tank damage, and we've got some shocking hit chance, which is really good. I am gonna use that over my poison build. These 2 swords combined would be amazing. However, we're not at that ability. So yeah, we are just gonna use this one for the time being. However, before we go into another vault, I think it's time we go and do some quests, because we have a quest book to go through, and it's time we get on with that. There's so much I need to learn, you guys. Also, we've got a whole bunch of loot. Especially this chest is amazing. We currently have 5 unspent skill points, and I'm gonna use them to upgrade 2 times health, 2 times dash, and let's see, let's do another level in Vein Miner. Yeah, that should help us out very good. Heal is a very much needed upgrade. Eventually we were starting to do like level 12, 13 vaults. Well, we still had our level 6 gear on, and yeah, they were hitting quite hard. And so a little bit of extra health doesn't hurt anybody. Actually, it does the opposite. We also have one more expertise point, which we can spend over here. And at the beginning, I really like to just up Fortunate as much as possible, because that will help us in the coming vaults by gathering more ores and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna just upgrade this one. We are very close to our next expertise point. As you can see, my level is 14, and we will get another point at level 15. So this helmet is is the worst. I really don't like the look of it. So yeah, we will be gathering up another expertise point very soon. For now, I want to take a look at the quest book though, and we completed our quest for gathering the bounty table last time. And we now have a quest to complete a bounty. And we can do that pretty easily, because I've selected a bounty up front, which will give us a whole lot of netherite ingot. And that's something we might need later in the episode. Quick little hint. So what do we have to do for this bounty? We need to submit 48 times warped stem. And lucky us, we created a nether portal earlier in the last stream actually, so we can gather up some nether wood right now. While looking at the map, it doesn't seem like there is a warped forest anywhere near us, so that's gonna be interesting. I wonder if this would work. Nah, I can't use it. That's a bummer. We really need to buy him for it. Okay. I've been mining in this world for a little bit to check if the minimap shows any signs of warped forest, but if I am thinking back about our main world, there should be some, I think it's called Nylium? No, maybe not Nylium. I don't know, but the blue stuff should be part of that biome, right? I think I saw some of that. Wait, let's go check. It should be, yeah, look at that. Ooh, can I use that? Does this work in the overworld? Yes! Okay. Okay, we need 48 of this. Alright, and this should give us our 48. Exactly 48, that's nice. We keep those warped fungus so we can do this again at some point if we need it. But this will be able to be clicked on to the table right here. If I just right click. And yes, now I can claim the reward. And that will give me the 8 netherite and another helmet. Oh, it's my lucky day. Let's see. What do we have? We have plus... Okay, so we have 7 armor, which is great already. Increased attack damage. More knockback resist. Yep, I think we're gonna take this. It's a little bit of a shame for the item rarity, but this is just a way better upgrade. And it even looks better. Yeah, it still doesn't look good though. We also managed to get some mystery boxes, and these will basically give you some random items that you could use through your gameplay. We got some emeralds and we got some diamonds out of it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We actually had 0 diamonds left, so this is great. And by completing that bounty, we also completed the quest. So we get a little bit more chromatic iron, even though we are basically set for chromatic iron at this point in the game. And that is because we got a whole lot of chromatic iron in one of the vaults that we did in the last stream. So we don't have to worry about that for the near future. Let's see. Let's restart another bounty. I don't like that one. Ooh, we get a lot of chromatic steel from that. Yeah, I'm gonna activate this one. Light the braziers. That's the new vault type that we will be discussing in a later time. For now, I'm just gonna dump everything out of my inventory and we can get on with the quests. The tool station can be used to craft tools that are able to significantly enhance your experience in the vaults. It can also be used to craft jewels that can be applied to your vault tool. Acquire a tool station. Yes, we are gonna be making a tool station. So this is the recipe for a tool station. We're gonna craft one up right now. And the tool station will be able to give us all new sorts of tools. For example, a sickle or a hammer, which you haven't seen before. With the tool station, we can make a bunch of different types of tools. However, what is special about these tools is that we can add certain modifiers to them. Well, let's see what we can get. If we craft up an chromatic iron pickaxe, you see which items we need. We can actually store some of the items in here. So let me just craft up a bunch of driftwood right here. And you can store an infinite amount up here. So let's just put it all in there to save some storage. We also need some chromatic iron and some bronze. All right, there we go. And now we can craft up a chromatic iron pickaxe, just like that. And that's also what the quest had us to do. I already looked ahead. And if we complete this, we actually get these jewels. And these jewels can be applied on a jewel applicator. I will not be talking about the jewel applicator that much in this episode, and that is because it's gonna get a huge overhaul in a coming update. So just sit back and make a little tool of yourself. We will be explaining how this works in a future episode. For now, just make a jewel applicator like this and follow the process. We can complete this one and we can complete this one because we already reached level 5. And now we can apply the jewels we got from our quests to our pickaxe. And you can see we have some affinities. And you should be noticing that these are the types of chests and other loot that we can find in the vault. This will make it able for us to instant mine these things. So while looting in the vault, we can actually use this tool to get loot way faster. And I advise you to actually enchant this up because that way it is even better for looting. We are gonna get rid of this pickaxe because we don't need it anymore. This pickaxe is better. And I think we're gonna run a quick little vault to show you guys how this pickaxe works. I already got a crystal crafted up right here. And I'm actually gonna make some shulker boxes, so we are surely not running out of space in the vault. This is something I kind of messed up in the stream earlier. I managed to keep forgetting my shulker boxes when playing. Let's see, we have everything. Yes, we have everything that we need for now. And it's time we got into the vault. Let's see, what is our completion? Light the braziers. Unfortunately, we got another elixir though, so we won't be completing this bounty just yet. However, some things that you should notice is that we only have beginner grace now. This means we will actually be able to encounter trap chests at this point of the game. So beware of that. Trap chests are either chests that will spawn mobs or summon a poisonous potion. So be wary of that and watch out for any traps. Alright, time to go in. Oh my god, guys. Okay, this is insane. This is insane. Okay, so we are very lucky to have made this tool because we just found an Omega room. This is what I wanted to show you guys in the last episode before I accidentally clicked the altar. We found an Omega room, and in this room, no mobs will spawn, and we will actually be able to get a bunch of loot. We are so insanely lucky that this is our first room, and that it's actually very good for our elixir. Look at the top of the bar. We are managing to fill it up very fast. But as you can see, I am able to mine these coins way faster than I was before, and that is because of the affinities. The affinities will allow me to instant mine it, which makes looting way faster. However, it will go slower if we don't have the right enchantments on our boots, so maybe that's something we need to do. Yeah, we already are done with gathering the elixir. That's insane. I'm just gonna gather up all these coins, and I'll be back with you after that to show you what else the affinities do. Alright, I managed to get most of the coins, so now we can actually show you how this tool works, because it works a little bit different on chests than on coins. So let's see, we need to find a special type of chest. Like not the wooden ones, but like living, gilded, ornate, stuff like that. Ah, and that's a trap. Alright, so I managed to find some special chests, and look what I can do with these. And all the gear is in my inventory right now. Isn't that cool? Isn't that fast? Like, imagine how much time we can save with this. That we don't have to go into every chest and loot it all and stuff like that. We can just and it's done. Oh look, here's another few chests. And done. Oh, this is so much faster. Oh, this is so much faster. And if you combine this with your pouch as well, then like you don't even have to sort your stuff. It's going all in through your bags immediately. Alright, since this was only a example vault, we are gonna complete it right here. I still hit 10 minutes on the clock, so I could have gone further, but for now I just accepted what I had right now. And we've got that amazing gold and bronze room, so yeah, I've got nothing to worry about. This was a great vault. And that will get us to level 16, which means we can get another expertise. Also, we have a bunch of stuff to deloot, and we have an elixir crate. Bam! Alright, some gear pieces. No upgrades though, so we put this in the gear chest. Alright, it's time for our next quest, but I'm gonna break the fourth wall a little bit. This clip was actually recorded a week after the last clip, and that is because I took a little bit of a detour, and I went into speedrunning for a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure why I chose to go speedrunning for a bit, but I found this really interesting speedrun category called Get Killed by a Villager %. And I just found it really funny and I had to try it. I actually managed to get a time of 30 seconds, so I'm very happy with that. Unfortunately, that's not the world record anymore. I did manage to get the world record for a little bit there, but that is all in other videos. Today we are playing Vault Hunters, and we are gonna continue with our next quest, and we can find it right here. Forging gear. We need to acquire a vault forge, and that is made using this recipe. So yeah, we need a netherite ingot for that, so it's very good that we got that from our quest earlier. We also need some chromatic steel. We have that. The most annoying thing to get is a blast furnace, actually. That's gonna take some time. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we got all the materials, so it's time to craft up our vault forge. But you may be asking, what can we do with this? What can we do with this? Well, first we need to find a good space to put it at. We don't really have a base yet, so probably just like right here on the field of the mess. Yeah, what can we do with this? A vault forge. We can use this to actually create vault pieces. And as you can see, there are a few things. We also have all these things. These are called trinkets, and they will become relevant in a later stage of the game. However, for now, we will just be looking at this, the basic gear that we have. And up here, you can see your proficiency. Every time you create a gear piece, your proficiency will go up. And when your proficiency goes up, that gear piece will have a higher chance to be a higher tier. So right now, when I craft something up, it is most likely just gonna be a scrappy gear piece. However, the more I craft, the more chance I will have to get a higher gear piece. This will become very overpowered in the late stages of the game. And as you can see, when we complete this, it will actually ask us to craft up a magnet in the Vault Forge. We did get some materials that we can use to actually craft it. Oh, I put it already in the Vault Alloy. We need 9 Vault Alloy and 1 Vault Gold. So yeah, like most of the recipes in Vault Hunters, this does require gold, and we can make it right here. And as you can see, our proficiency has gone up by 0.1%. So that's good. Next time we will have a little higher chance of getting a better magnet. Let's roll this, and I have something to tell about these rolls, because when you craft up a magnet via the Vault Forge, or any gear for that matter, it will become impossible to get one of these legendary rolls. So this way of crafting is really good when you want Omega pieces. However, it is really bad if you are looking for very specific legendary pieces. I'm gonna go for this magnet though, because it has a lot of range and we already have quite a little bit of item rarity with our leggings right here. For now, my advice would be to wait around with using the Vault Forge till you really need it. Later on, when we have a lot of gold, we can of course use more of it to get those proficiencies up. Alright, the last table I want to take a look at is the Artisan Table. I've got the recipe ready in my inventory, and we are gonna make it right here. Now, what can we do with the Artisan Table? With the Artisan Table, we can re-roll our gear. So let's take a look. It takes Vault Plating and Vault Bronze. So here's the Vault Plating and here's the Vault Bronze. And as you can see, these stack infinitely. We can also add focuses. We have the Wild Focus, the Amplifying Focus, and the Nullifying Focus. But what can we do in this station? Well, if I grab a piece of armor that I don't really like from the chest right here. For example, this Coconut Shield. I didn't go for this because I liked the Thorns damage and the health. So we can actually re-roll this now. And when we want to re-roll it, we place it in the Artisan Station and we can choose one of these options. One of them is Reforge all prefixes and suffixes, and we can remove a random modifier right here. Once we do that, we will be able to add a new random modifier. But like I said, if we want to reroll all of them, we can do that right here. And ooh, that's a really good one. Oh, that's 11 Thorns damage, but no health though. We can try and get rid of the soul chance. And maybe, if we're very lucky, add on some health. Wow! Okay, that's insanely lucky. So this will be definitely an upgrade for our shield here. It's insane that we got those rolls. It's insane that we got those rolls. So we've got a whole bunch of extra Thorns damage. And we actually made an upgrade out of this. So you can see how this is very, very powerful. You can turn gear pieces that are pretty bad on the first roll better on the second roll. However, it does come with a risk, because if you want to, for example, remove the armor here, you also have a chance to remove the item rarity, and you don't want that. You don't want that. You want to keep your gear good. So I'm gonna put the shield in here, and let's see, is there anything else I want to change up? Yes, I'm gonna re-roll these boots in hopes of getting some extra health or armor. I really want the +3 health though. Okay, we managed to get 2 extra health on there. And we would replace item rarity with mana regen and item quantity. I'm actually gonna go for that. I think that's better than what we have right now. Like I said, we lose a little bit of health, but we gain extra mana regen. I think that's a good swap. There's also more foci you could use to do a little bit more specific things on your armor. But those will come into play later on. We don't have access to them yet. And the final thing I want to do is spend my skill and expertise points because we leveled up earlier in this episode and we managed to get some more points. So let's take a look. We are gonna go to the expertise points and we have a few choices to make, because normally I would go for bounty hunter first, but I am kind of liking the legendary modifiers that we have gotten so far. So I think I might want to add 1% extra to my chances of getting them. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for that. I would recommend you guys to take a look at all of these and see which one fits best with your playing style. With some of these you may have no idea what they mean. However, I would recommend going for either Bounty Hunter, Artisan, or Fortuitous Finesse at the beginning of the game. I hope that with today's lessons you will become closer to a Vault Hunters Pro, as we just barely dodged the creeper there. Hold on. What were you gonna do? Nothing. That's right. Yeah, these tables are very important, and I know it was a lot of information, but you really do need that to become a Vault Hunters Pro. Even though it was a lot of information, I still hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know I did, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. We will be going over how to unlock mods and how to build a good storage system. I hope to see you guys there. See ya!